You can see the screen?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can see the screen.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare
10.21, I believe.
Krishna Krishna
Yeah.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna
Arif, I'm just muting you. Your chanting is coming from the speed.
Oh, sorry.
So, yeah, so I think this we discussed. So we'll go ahead with the next one. Adityanam ham Vishnu Jyotirsham Ravirishmam Mariche Martamasmi Nakshatranam aham Shashi. Even this also we discussed. Yeah. Then text 22. Vedanam sama Vedosmi Devanam asmi Savasavaha Indriyanam Manaschasmi Bhutanam asmi Chetana. You can read Virat.
Translation of the Vedas, I am the Samaved. Of the demigods, I am Indra, the king of heaven. Of the senses, I am the mind. And in living beings, I am the living force, consciousness.
Yeah.
Purport. The difference between matter and spirit is that matter has no consciousness like the living entity. Therefore, this consciousness is supreme and eternal. Consciousness cannot be produced by a combination of matter.
Yeah, so he's saying that I'm the living force in living beings. And I'm the sum of Veda, the demigods and Indra, king of heaven, the senses and the mind. So matter has no consciousness, but spirit has consciousness. So it's a very big topic, how how the soul is conscious, the living beings are conscious, if not the matter. It's a big topic. So I'll show you something. Yeah. So this if you see, can you see the screen? Can you?
The screen is still 10.22.
Really? Now can you see the screen?
Still the same, probably.
Really? Did not change?
But now it has just changed.
Change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see here, oops. Here you can see that the Shiv discover the conscious self who wears the skin. So we are consciousness, the soul, and our position is not conscious, right? You can see here in the Ryan, he looks at so many things. Somebody sent Instagram of Miami yacht party, fitness influencer, somebody sent photo, and then ex-girlfriend is sending the photo of BMW with another boyfriend. So all that, seeing that, Ryan is so much disturbed, you see. He's a 19 years old young boy, but he's so much disturbed seeing that how all people are becoming successful, or he's not able to cope up with the current fashion or fitness or whatever. So you see, he's alone eating noodles, scrolling social media, spiral sees, influencers, etc. thoughts. And your voice says, look at you, okay? Nobody identifies So so nobody, look at you, look at nobody. So it says, identify self with situation, feels depressed. So this is Ryan's situation. But then shift happens, mindfulness seminar. If you wear a torn shirt, does that make you torn? No, it's just a shirt. The realization is body, money, status are just a shirt. Disconnect self from the situation. The result is neutral same, bank account same, misery vanished. He is the observer of life, not victim. So who is the observer of life? That is the consciousness. That is the soul. So I am the observer, not the victim. This is the shift you see. So material viewpoint is that we are body is made up of matter. It's no more than a chemical bundle. Everything is finished at the time of death. This is material viewpoint. Spiritual viewpoint is that we are not the material body of flesh and bones. We are spirit, soul engaged in the material body. And we do not die when the material body stops to function. This is spiritual view. Now here you see what he says, because he thinks he is the person in the mirror, confused of identity, and he thinks his value is equal to his bank account. The bicep size, his bank account. And so then a seminar he attends, your body, your bank account, and your social status are just a shirt. You are the one wearing it. You are crying over the shirt. What is the shift? Ryan, if you wear a torn shirt, does that make you torn? No, it's just a shirt. You can see here this lady. In modern youth struggle with a lack of purpose and unstable identity. You can see financial ticker, very less minus it is. Then she is having 0 likes, 0 everything. See? So all that is, she has got 4 hands somehow. Anyway, so this is how she is suffering. You can see here. So what is saying that body is changing all throughout, right? Yeah, same person, but who she can see as a boy, a man from age of 5 and all through it. You can see this now. Like those who become little older, you can see, they can remember when they were young also. When they're 5 years old, when they're, do you remember Virat when you're 5 years old?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And when you were 10 years old?
Yeah, still.
20 years old?
Definitely.
50 years old?
No.
You don't remember?
Not from my past life. I'm not
No.
sure.
Punamata, do you remember when you're 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years?
5 years, 10 years, I remember.
Not 5 years?
Not 5 years.
50 years?
Not much. 50 years, even 70 years.
20 years?
20 years, yeah, I remember.
50 years?
50 years also. And now also.
70 years?
70 years, yes. I'm
Yeah.
70 plus.
80, 90 years?
90 years, no. I just want to depart.
No, you have to depart. Okay. So you're 70 plus, huh?
Yes.
Oh, 75.
No, not 75, going to be 72.
So you see, now, though you have lived so many years, you have been the same person, you see. When you're 5, 10, 20, 50, you can still remember, you're the same person. So it's actually old age or with the time also, one can get, some kind of more, understanding. Of course, not everybody gets it, but actually with the time, with the experience also, one can learn. That facilitates our learning. Of course, if somebody is, still too much ignorance, can't even catch even then also, because there are so many people becoming old, but they don't catch it. But you can see the same person, but it's a completely different body. You can see that. So you can see the young boy, 5 years old, he can be just playing, rolling, going here and there. Virat, you remember when you were 5 years old?
Yes, Prabhuji.
How active you were, right?
Mm.
Did you have back pain?
No, never.
Yeah. Could you sit properly on the ground?
Yes.
See, everything was so nice. But now Virat too gets some kind of back pain, or he has difficulty sitting down. You can see all that. So our body is changed, but the person is the same. You can see. So that's what Gita says. No? Body soul continuously passing this body from boyhood to youthhood to old age. Soul passes from one body to another at the time of death. So one sober person is not bewildered by such a change. That's what he says. You see, body changes from childhood, boyhood, youth, and old age. Soul remains the same and leaves the body at the time of that. So basically, the Krishna is saying that I am that consciousness. I am the what he says. I am the living force, consciousness. I am the living force. So the consciousness is coming because of the living spark, which is part and parcel of Krishna. So because of Krishna only, that consciousness is there. Because we are part and parcel of Krishna. So like this. So those who seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existence, the material body, there is no endurance, and of the eternal soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both. You can see here what he thinks. He is having so many labels. Student, son, popular, topper, introvert, successful, good-looking, average, failure. But I'm not just a body. The body changes, the face changes, muscles change, confidence change, habits change, moods change. So all these things are labels, you see. When all the labels are removed, who am I really? So labels. But deep inside, I am the soul, the unchanging experiencer of I exist. This is a powerful point. So we get so many labels in this world. You're a son, you're a daughter, you're a teacher, you're a father, you're a colleague, you're an employee, you're a CEO. So many kind of labels we get in this world. As soon as you take birth, you will be labeled. Oh, you're son of such and such person. You're Mishra, you're Sharma, you're Verma. As soon as you grow, okay, you're a student of this school. You are grow further, okay, you're a science student. You're a maths student. And you grow further, you're this company's man, you're that company's man. When you get married, okay, you're his husband or her husband or his wife. So all that. So many designations keep coming. All these labels come. And you can see Prabhupada writes, all this different life is nothing but a different drama stage. It's one drama stage, you go to next drama stage, next drama stage. So these roles are not permanent. And even in one drama also, we have different scenes. Correct? Like the childhood scene is completely different. Now it has no relevance to your current scene going on. The childhood scene, you are in a different world only. It's a completely different. So it was a completely different life. When you're 5-year-old around, it was a completely different life. When you're 10 years old, it's a completely different life. Now it's a completely different life. Even the people who were with you, they might be same as a character like father and mother. But even their role also in our life changes. It's not same actually. Yeah. So like I see, my parents, they are back in, they're in Prayagraj. So, but they have now the way I was dependent on my parents at the age of 5, the way they were, involved in my life. So it's not no more. They are very less now. It's more of different world. So same way, and eventually, as somebody like Mataji, probably she might have not. You have parents, Mataji still? They're there?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. I'm sorry. This is good. How old they are?
Who?
Your parents?
My parents, they are no more.
That's what I was saying. No more, right? So now, eventually the parents leave also. Like Mataji, she has no more parents. So what to speak of, having any role, they're not existing only in the drama. So you can see in our drama, in our life also. Srimasan Prabhu, you remember when you were 3, 4, 5 years old? Do you remember?
Little bit, probably. Not all the.
Yeah, but little bit remember, right? You were also naughty like Vishnu or Shruti Radha.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So now he has to change the role only. Now he is having some 2 kids and he is feeding them, running around them. No, he could have never imagined when he was 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Did you imagine like you'll be like this?
No.
No, he never even thought. His world was toy, friends, play, correct? Maybe some movies, things like that, correct?
Yeah.
These things, this was his world. Now his world is different. Now his world is okay, get the kid for the swimming, get the kid fed, and take care of the wife, take care of the house, arrange for the program. So life is different. So this is a completely different scene of the drama.
Yes.
So you can see in this life also, we have died from the previous drama. I mean, we have a drama, the previous scene of our drama is over. And there are so many drama scenes we have been living already over. Now it has no significance, no correlation only. Do you think you have any correlation with your 5 to 10 years of drama which was going on to now? Did you have any correlation to Srinivasan?
Yes,
What do you think?
Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Do you have any correlation, like 5 to 10 years what you lived and now? Does that have any kind of parallels or any correlation? That scene and this scene, what is going on right now in your life? The current world and the world which you are living between 5 to 10. Does it have any matching?
No, it doesn't have any matching, but it lays the foundation, Prabhuji.
No. That way your previous life also has laid foundation for your current life.
Right.
That you can always say something.
Right.
But that foundation also has no much meaning,
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, this keeps changing like anything, Even if somebody has got very good foundation, good families and all, sometimes they get to America or things like that, and their completely foundation is also destroyed. They are completely different people only.
Yes.
So these things can change. So the point is, what I'm saying is, your scene of 5 to 10 years and now what is going on drama scene is completely different actually. Even you may have same parents still, but their roles in your life is changed or same.
Sorry, Prabhuji, their roles?
The roles and the way you were dealing with your parents when they 5 to 10 and now,
Yes.
they change or same?
No change.
Same. So they are also different person now for you. Correct, no? They're kind of different people only for you. Of course, you must say still we have love and all that, but their roles and the way perspective, everything is changed, correct?
Right.
They don't worry about the way they were worrying. Hey, did he eat or not? No. You may be worrying about eating, but not like how the 5-year-old kid. So the point is that we have to clearly understand that how this world is very, very, illusory. It appears like this world is all in all. The current world, what you're living, your job, your wife, your kids, your situation, your home, it looks like a real world. It's not at all. So one should be able to see himself an observer of his events of life, observer of his situations of life. Very, very important. And seeing oneself beyond these labels is very important point. We have to see ourselves beyond this label. You see what he says. For the first time, Ryan took a deep breath. All of you can take a deep breath. Ryan took a deep breath and realized, I am the observer of this life, not the victim of it. So you may be poor, you may be rich, you may be citizen, you may not be citizen of the US, whatever it is. You are the observer of this life. I'm not the victim of it. The noodles did not change, the bank account did not change, but his misery vanished because he disconnected himself from the situation. You can see. So you see, he's telling about his soul. A boy who knows his soul, aware, purposeful, fearlessly authentic, respects himself and avoids toxic relationships, chooses his career based on purpose, not pressure, does not base energy on impressing others, resists peer pressure because he knows who is he, stops thinking, what will people say, and starts thinking what is right. I don't need approval, I need alignment. I don't know the crowd, I follow truth. I know I am a soul and that changes everything. What will people say? What is right? No, what will people say? We don't care. What is right? We care. My purpose: grow, serve, inspire, leave a positive impact. Correct? So this change in the brand. Just formal business, smart, casual, and relaxed home. You can see different dresses. So the man removes and wears another. Similarly, the soul changes from one body to another at the time of death. Thus, that is nothing more than changing the bodily dress. You can see. So 9 a.m. is like this, 7 p.m. is like this, and 11 a.m. Day 3, 11 a.m. Okay. Day 1, 9 a.m. Day 2, 7 p.m. And day 3, 11 a.m. Okay. Fine. So you can see here, similar thing only. So I am the observer, not the victim. I am the then clean shirt, dirty shirt, old shirt. Relationships improve, emotions stabilize. Mind, body, intellect, old foundation, searching for identity. The shift from body to soul, identification, so like that. You can see Rama. He faced exile, lost kingdom, forest, hardship, betrayal, separation, yet he remained composed, dignified, compassionate, and purposeful. His strength did not come from circumstance, but knowing his spiritual identity. That was the Rama situation. So Rama was completely aloof from his situation. He was simply seeing himself as an observer because he knew his identity. Of course, he's the Supreme Lord. But we see in a way that we can learn lesson that he was completely aloof, and his strength did not come from his circumstances but from his own spiritual identity. So this should happen. That's why spiritual practices strengthen our identity. That's why we can remain unshakable in this world. So you think about it, how some people can remain unshakable in this world, how it is possible when you're situated in your spiritual identity. Because the material world is completely different thing, and you have spiritual identity which is completely secured. So you cannot be destroyed, you cannot be affected, you cannot get any way impacted by this material world if you're completely taking that, you're completely situated in that identity of soul. You're not the body, of soul. And you're aware of your real identity and your real position as a spiritual part and parcel of the Lord. So one can see that he's not victim. Like soul is not the victim of his situations. Because we're identifying, we get suffering. Like for example, I'll tell you a simple example. Let's say you attending the class. Suddenly somebody comes and says, "Hey, the red color Mercedes-Benz car has got fire," and you had a Mercedes-Benz car red color, and you are so panicked, and you're so much aggrieved because you just purchased 5 days before. You go down and you see, oh my God, car is burning. But then you find there's another car also, Mercedes-Benz car red color, but that car is not burning. Then you say, oh, that is my car only, which is not burning. Then which car is burning? Okay, some other number car. It is not my car. Then you get a smile on your face. You are feeling completely relieved. You see? So you were affected by emotions, not because of anything happening to you, but because you are identifying yourself with that car. It's my car. As soon as you think my car, then you get affected like that. So, but imagine now, let's say the same car, your car only is getting burned, but not now, 10 days before and 5 days before you purchased. So even if your same car also is burning, you will not be affected. Even with 10 days before in the shopping mall, it got fire. But again, in the shopping mall only it got fired, but after not 10 days before. Now, the shopping mall, you went for getting some kind of paperwork. You have dropped it there and some repair work. So they needed your car for that one. And now it got fired. So then you will be again panic, you see. So we get crushed by the emotions, which situations, gets unfolded, and we identify the situation, and then we are crushed by different kinds of emotions. But you can see Lord Rama was completely not affected. You can see. So, I'm sorry. So different questions are there in this. Yeah. I'll pause here. Not go further. So I'll pause. But was it interesting, Bruce?
Very interesting, bro.
Yeah. So any reflection, any comment?
I mean, I just thought that like of all of the labels that we associate ourselves with, our name is like the most, like the label that gives us the most pride, because everything we put our name on, I'm the owner of this, I do this, like everything we put our name on. But it's like we're only that name for such a temporary time, and our eternal identity is the servant of the Lord. And so like the faster we recognize that, the more happy we'll be throughout life.
Yeah, very correct, bro. So many claims we have. I am owner of this, I am owner of that, and we put our name. So, but actually the original name is of Lord's on everything. He is the original creator and owner of everything. Yeah. Virat Ko and Srinivasan Prabhu, Mataji, want to say anything?
Thanks for the class, Prabhuji. I was just reflecting on when you use the word illusionary, when you said like, oh, what we are going through, what we have been through is illusionary. I just found that I I understand it, but I just found it difficult to understand at the same time that how we are living in an illusion.
I'll tell you simple. Just like when you have a dream, right? Dream, it looks like very real sometimes. You're
Right.
talking to somebody and all looks very real. And you're completely there, absorbed in dream and thinking, talking, whatever. And then the dream is over, then does it have any significance to your life?
No.
No. Then that dream went on maybe for 5-6 hours, or maybe within that sleep also, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. Now this dream, the day what you're thinking is your father, your mother, your child, all that. This is my job. This is another dream. Because it has no significance to the eternal soul. Soul has nothing to do with all this. Because even if you get so many things in this world, you lose everything in this world, yeah, practically have not gained anything or lost anything, because nothing was yours and nothing has any kind of relevance to your eternal identity as soul in the spiritual world. So it is simply a dream. So that dream goes on for 5-6 hours. This dream is going for maybe 70-80 years. And then again, you get into another dream in another body. Like that it is. So this was going on. So daydream, night dream, like that. Like once a king got a dream, and that he saw himself that he was a butterfly, and he was thinking, "I'm a butterfly, butterfly." And as he was butterfly, he was thinking that that no, okay, yeah, he was thinking he's a butterfly, and then the dream got over, and then when the dream got over, then he saw he was a king. Now he was confused. Is this dream going on that I am thinking I'm a king, but actually I'm a butterfly? Or is it like I am, actually a king, and I was dreaming that when I was sleeping, I was dreaming that I'm a butterfly? You getting this point?
Yes.
Because when he was thinking I'm a butterfly, it was very real. I was thinking I'm a butterfly. Correct? And when he got awake, then he's thinking, I am a king. He's thinking, I am king now, or I was butterfly and I'm dreaming that I'm a king? So actually both are dreams in that sense. Because we are neither king nor butterfly. So second way, you can see this also, how, as I said, life in childhood and youthhood, it's completely changed. So our whole situation of, I still remember the way our anxieties, our even relationships, our what was bothering us that time, what we were anxious about, everything was different. Now we are in a different way. Our world is a different world now. Correct, no?
That's right.
So now those things, even let's say you did not get, I remember, with some video game we were not, we saw our cousins, we were so bad panic about it, all that. So I had no relevance to my life now. But no relevance to my life. Correct? Think about your past life. Does it have any relevance to your life? Have you any worry, lamentation, or anything about your past life? You don't even remember also. Correct, no?
Yes, from
Yeah, it doesn't matter what our lives you have lived previously, it doesn't matter at all to you now. Because now you've got another life, another situation, and we are happy in that situation, identifying with that situation. But the point is that situation will also go away. No other situation will come. So that's why one should take Krishna consciously, because that's real life. You are preparing for the reality. Then you get into a real position of your service to Krishna. That is real. Because why real? This is permanent.
Yeah.
Does it make sense, Prabhu, a little bit?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Srinivasan Prabhu and Poonam Mataji, you want to say any point?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This is good class. This aham and mameti is the illusion in mind. And I saw a picture, like one picture my brother shared. Like in that picture, a boy or a human or living being, a person climbs the tree-like trunk that says like education, career, and then like family and all those things. And then finally, it ends up with rest in peace.
Ends of it?
Rest in peace. Finally, it ends in rest in peace. So whatever we do is just to go to the graveyard.
Acha, rest in peace is like graveyard, no?
Yes.
Oh.
So whatever we do is just temporary. It has no meaning. I think the essence is the life we are living is just to understand that whatever we do is temporary. So we should. This is what I realized actually, like from temporary to understand that there is something eternal by living this temporary life. So that this is saying like asato mam satkamaya, tamaso mam jyotirgamaya.
Correct.
So I think there is a purpose in this life actually, but not in the superficial material activities that we do in a day to day. Beyond that, there is some purpose. That is what we need to identify.
Yeah, very correct. You get illusion,
Right.
carried away by all these identities. I'm hungry, I'm sleepy, I'm panic about my job, I'm panic about my family. So many things goes on. We forget. Daily life we forget. But you have to practice this. It requires practice, thought, thinking, deeply observing and thinking and becoming more deeper in our perspective.
That's true, Prabhuji.
Day-to-day life also.
Yes.
So, like when you have a Vishnu, you should think like, no, he is not my son. It is soul who has taken this body of
Right.
who is appearing to be my son. Actually, I am not his father. He has been father and mother and son of so many people, so many lives.
Right.
So like that, we should be able to deeper our perspective towards everything. Depend.
True.
Gunamata, you want to say anything?
I just want to say that when we separated ourselves in the present situation, then we realize that we are not a body, we are the soul. So we just get that illusion of material world and go towards the spiritual life.
Correct. We have to separate ourselves from our situation, our body, our situations. Very important. We get so much emotionally crushed because of identifying with the situations, temporary situations of this world.